Hey guys, my name is Stephanie Lefurgy, and today I wanted to talk to you about why I joined eXp Realty as a new realtor. So, there's a lot of options out there when you become a real estate agent. And I think most people, rather than interviewing a ton of brokerages, they either just go with, what maybe a friend of theirs is doing, kind of like a referral because, they like it. So, why wouldn't you like it as well? That kind of thing. But it's not easy when you start out as an entrepreneur, and it is getting better, I will say. I used to be a mortgage broker. I mean, I still do some mortgages, and I do real estate now. But when I got my mortgage license, there was no help. It was during COVID 2020, and I felt like I had just been thrown to the wolves and I was on my own. It was kind of like a sink or swim situation. And I kind of swam, I kind of sunk. It was not easy. And I bounced around brokerages trying to find someone to essentially mentor me. And everyone knows the real estate market was crazy busy during COVID. So everyone was too busy to really take someone new on. And yeah, I kind of just had to learn on my own. And a lot of people might say that is the best way to learn. But I don't really agree with that because these are really, really important decisions in people's lives. This is like the biggest purchase someone will ever make when it comes to real estate. So you don't want to F up, if I'm being frank, right? This is a really important decision, and you want to bring your A game to your clients. You want to do it right the first time, and you don't want to mess it up for them. You want to get the referrals of their families and friends and, everyone else that they know so that you can continue to grow your business. So that's why one of the reasons I joined eXp is because I really liked how they had a boot camp when you first signed up. Now, the boot camp is a lot. It's basically they give you 3 months and you have to do a ton of courses, but all of these courses actually basically set you up for success. It's pretty cool. You essentially can go on the EXP calendar. You essentially go on the EXP calendar and you can find a full day, a full week of live events. You can literally work full time as a real estate agent, not doing anything but learning. They have a full university, but before I even get into that, let me go back to the boot camp. I actually want to share my screen with you so that you can see what it is that I'm talking about because they have essentially what you need to do is you need to do there's a ton of required courses. And if you're organized and you do everything once a week, it's not so overwhelming. If you don't do anything and you wait till the last minute, oh my goodness, you are going to feel so overwhelmed and there's not going to be enough time to do it. So I highly recommend when you sign up, you go through, you do all those courses once a week and you stay organized. And all of these courses, like they'll have things, okay, if you have a buyer, what should you do to basically make that the most amazing experience for that buyer? And these agents will actually give you scripts. They'll show you exactly what it is that they're doing. EXP is amazing like that. They want to help you. They want you to succeed. Honestly, if you go to another brokerage, if you are, if you're a new agent and you're at your brokerage and you're in the office and you're asking, the top producer what it is they're doing, they're not going to tell you because you are their competition. EXP, it's collaboration over competition. So you get to basically pick the most successful agents out their brain and find out what they're doing. And they will openly tell you, they will be so kind. And I love that about this brokerage. And yeah, so I've gotten scripts, they give you great ideas. There's courses on social media. There's courses on, how to sell a property. The list goes on and on. So if you want to actually know a little bit more about that, you can feel free to reach out to me and I'll tell you exactly what it is that I had to do for the boot camp. But I think this is invaluable because there's people, literally the top producing agents in Canada are teaching these courses live. You can ask questions, you can get in touch with them. They have products that they're offering that you can actually, purchase for yourself. Not that that's the point of all of this, but if you wanted to, you could. Okay, moving on. So another thing that eXp offers, and I was talking about mentorship before, I personally do not need a real estate mentor because I already have one. My mother is a real estate agent. I fought going into real estate for a long time. I've seen her do real estate for 30 years. She's been to tons of brokerages. She is a huge reason why I joined eXp, but she is not the only reason. And I truly believe that eXp is the best brokerage out there right now because they are making waves in the real estate industry for many, many reasons. But one of them, if you are a new realtor, eXp actually will offer a mentor for you. So in your area, there will be a successful eXp agent that is willing to do mentorship. That is, again, invaluable because as a new realtor, it's really overwhelming. There's so much to do. And all of a sudden you have this entire day that you need to fill and you're not really sure how to be busy. And really your tasks should be all about prospecting. And not everyone knows how to prospect. And your days should be about, how am I going to basically make people know about me, my content, and what it is that I'm offering. And this mentor will help you do that. And they may even give you leads. They may even give you clients. It's a great opportunity. And not every brokerage will do that. Not every brokerage will set you up with an already successful real estate agent that is willing to help you and actually does help you. Now, one of the things that you also need to realize is when you sign up to eXp, you have a sponsor. And picking your sponsor is very important. I picked my mother as my sponsor. She's an Icon agent. But not only that, is her upline has many things that actually give me value. So it's not just her that is wanting me to succeed. It's the 7 levels above her that are wanting me to succeed. So I can call on, sponsors above her that are, maybe specialized in recruiting or marketing, opening up offices in other countries. I mean, the list is endless. So that's another thing to consider when joining eXp is that you're not just getting, that one person helping you. There's 7 other people that you can get acquainted with that are successful agents that can, give you feedback and help you. So that's huge. Again, if we compare this to another brokerage, it's really not the same. They're not wanting to collaborate with you. You are seen as their competition. All right, the cloud. So the cloud is very unique to eXp, and a lot of people are intimidated by the cloud. They're thinking, it's not going to be the same office feeling. I'm not going to get my questions answered. I don't like the cloud. You will love the cloud. You get 24/7 service. There's a place for everything. Yes, the cloud can be overwhelming. A lot of things can be overwhelming when they're new. There's kind of a place for everything at eXp. And I think a lot of brokers, or I shouldn't say brokers, a lot of realtors aren't used to that. They're kind of used to going to one person and then that one person will solve all your problems. Whereas at eXp, they have all of these different departments. So those people will essentially answer your questions. And I will go into a little bit more of like what it's been like being at eXp rather than talking about that today, because today I just want to talk about why it is that I joined. But back to the cloud. Before I was talking about those live events, that's another reason that I love the cloud is you can actually join in on these amazing masterminds. You can learn about social media. You can learn how to do accounting better for real estate, for your real estate business. And the opportunities are just endless. So yeah, there's an entire university as well that you can log into. So like I said, you can literally fill your days with learning if you want to. And there's no reason why you should not succeed when you are at this brokerage, because the opportunities, like the knowledge that they give you is endless. And then there's the workplace, the eXp workplace. And this is where you can actually collaborate with some of the most successful agents. You can just put something out there and someone will almost always respond to you. It's incredible. All right. I also just went to my first eXp event. That is not one of the reasons I joined. It's kind of like a cherry on top. These are fantastic. So it's a great way to meet your fellow eXp agents, learn what other agents are doing to increase their production, and just learn about all the latest things at eXp. Okay. Now, another reason you may want to consider joining eXp, and one of the reasons why I joined eXp is as you're doing real estate, you're earning commission, but do you have equity in your company? So, one of the things that I really liked about eXp is that it is an agent-owned company. And what does that mean? So, you actually own stock in the company when you join. You automatically earn stock. After your first transaction, you earn stock. If you recruit someone, you earn stock. You can also opt in to have some of your commission go towards stock and purchase it at a 10% discount. When you reach the Icon Agent program, you actually get stock back. Pretty much your entire cap you get back. So I loved that. I love the idea of just doing day-to-day transactions and earning stocks. That really excited me. Now, some of the stock is vested for 3 years, which is fine because it actually makes it so you can't touch it and that stock grows. And also going back to that recruiting, I love the idea of, that business model essentially. Now, people say, oh, recruiting, that's what eXp is about. You don't actually need to recruit in order to be a part of eXp. If anything, they don't want people to only recruit. eXp is essentially about production. They want agents that are producing. We are actually some of the top producing agents out there at eXp. So that is a myth. But what is so incredible about the model is when you're building a team. So we are for example, the Move Okanagan team here in Kelowna, BC, and eventually we want to grow our team. So our business plan really fit with eXp because we want to grow our team. And you might be asking, how does eXp fit with that? Well, when you basically onboard someone to eXp and they join your team, you put in a lot of time and energy into training that person and effort. And by having that revenue share program, their success is essentially your success. And if they were ever to leave your team and say go on their own, which essentially all top producing agents will eventually do because they want to earn the majority piece of the pie, and that's wonderful. But you don't feel so bad about it when they leave you because essentially they're in your downline and you can still help them. There's still a great relationship there and it's a win-win. So I really like that in terms of the team model. And that is another reason why I joined eXp is because it fits with my business plan. And yeah, so it's a no-brainer. Now, what about leads? So what does eXp have to offer in terms of leads? That is another reason why I love this company is you get KV Core for free. You get a free lead generating website. Before the Move Okanagan team joined eXp, we were paying like $700 US a month for our website. Now it is free. That's huge. So basically, you obviously can opt in to pay and your website, if you want Google ad leads, if you want Facebook ads, things like that. But you can create free landing pages, free squeeze pages. So there's a lot of things that you can do for free that will generate leads from the moment you initiate everything. And it can be overwhelming, I'll be honest with you. I'll be very candid right now that KV Core, you need to put some time into it to learn it. I'm still putting time into it to basically perfect it and become a master at KV Core, but it is so worth it. And, once you get all those leads coming in, they're good quality leads. So KV Core allows you to it's basically a CRM and has everything that you need in order to basically build and grow your business. I love the property boost feature. And I love the how to, it shows you how to make successful Google ads and Facebook ads that actually perform. So KV Core is a huge plus. Now, we also just acquired, or basically this is exclusive to eXp agents, but we also have realty.ca. We also have realty.com, but because I'm in Canada, it's realty.ca. It is exclusive to eXp agents. That is huge. It basically will outperform Google ads. And if you're trying to capture leads, that is mega. So again, if you want market share and you want easy lead generation, eXp is essentially giving you the tools to be a top producing agent. And I love that about our company. All right. And not to mention, we also just got Chime as well. So I guess essentially I wanted to share why I joined eXp, because there's a lot of brokerages out there that are, they're going to tell you, they're going to give you leads. They're going to give you this and that, and they're going to help you. And what I love about eXp is it teaches you how to help yourself. Don't ever rely on anyone as a real estate agent. Don't join a team so that you can get leads. Join a team because it's going to be part of your business plan and you're aligned and you guys are great at working together and you're supporting each other, but don't do it just to get leads. Learn how to get your own leads. Learn how to build your own database. Learn how to use KV Core yourself. And that's what I love about eXp, is because it teaches you, how to properly brand yourself, how to build your database, how to write a business plan, how to work with buyers and sellers. And essentially, it teaches you how to succeed on your own, not with a team. Eventually, if you want to build a team, eXp will even show you how to do that. But what I love about eXp is that it gives you all the tools to succeed. And then it also has these other multiple revenue streams if you want them. So there's 5 ways to essentially, earn revenue. You've got your buying, your selling, stock options, the revenue share, and then again, buying stocks at a discount with your commission. So, and earning dividends. For me, eXp was a no-brainer, and I hope this video helped you understand the benefits of this incredible brokerage. If you have any questions or want to get in touch and talk real estate, my name again is Stephanie Lefurgy. All my information is in the description below. I would love to chat with you. And like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Thanks, guys.